And we are live, back again with another one, and this is lucky or unlucky number 13. I think it is, right? This is the 13th episode, right? Might just be unlucky number 13, man. We're back in the house, and we have a lot to discuss today. Definitely got a lot to discuss today in terms of the Nations League, in terms of World Cup qualifiers, and we're just going to go through each of the confederations where I have news. I have news from, I think, almost every confederation with the exception of course, Oceania. There's never any news on Oceania for some reason. Like, hardly. Big up to Online School, Lennon Sweet, Vader, Angel Lands, everybody in here, man. How are you guys doing? Appreciate you guys joining again. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button. And we're going to get this thing crack-a-lacking. Oh, my God. All right. So, look. I got my boy Liam sleeping. He's over there on an air mattress sleeping. So, if he wakes up, I'm going to have to go and get him. So, just want to let you know that. I do have him. His mom's at work. And him and I are just chilling. But usually I have him. But I'm trying some new things. I'm just trying to, get him sleeping on his own a lot more. He's been up since about 5 a.m. this morning. So pretty sure he'll be knocked out for a while. So how's everybody feeling, man? Nice to see you in here. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be talking about the Spain-Italy match in the UEFA Nations League. We're going to do some predictions for AFC and CONMEBOL. And we're going to talk about how the European teams could qualify for the World Cup today. I'm going to save the predictions for another live stream, maybe tomorrow morning or something. I'll do a live stream for maybe an hour and a half or so to just, get things done with the time that I have, because there will be a time when everything will just pile up and I don't want to be, overwhelmed, because I plan to do this every day, sometimes twice a day, as many times as possible. Because this is just complete coverage of the 2022 World Cup qualifiers. Done nowhere else. Nowhere else. No one else on YouTube does what I do. Okay? I just want to put it out there. You feel me? Just want to have confidence in what I do. I'm the best when it comes to this. Anyways, man, let's get this thing going. Let's talk about the... Should we talk about the Nations League match right out off the bat? I don't know, I think we should. Let's talk about this game. Should we? Should we talk about this game? I think we should actually. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's talk about this game, man. Since it's fresh, let's just touch on it, and then we got a lot of things to talk about, so might as well talk about the UEFA Nations League match to get the stream started. Spain 2, I said. Italy 1. I'm not going to apologize to Spain or anything, but I underestimated the hell out of Spain. And it was on the strength of what Italy did at the Euros, but I should have taken the signs in their last 2 World Cup qualifying games. I really should have taken the signs, but I didn't take the signs, and I fell victim. I jumped on the Italy bandwagon, and I predicted them to actually go on to win the entire Nations League, and now they have got knocked out in the semis. So, hard luck, Italy. Their 37 unbeaten streak has ended. 37-game unbeaten streak has definitely ended. So we're going to get into this one, UEFA Nations League. Not a lot of people are really talking about the UEFA Nations League, but in this game we had goals from Ferran Torres in the 17th minute, and then again in the 45th minute, and then Pellegrini brought Italy back in the game with an 83rd minute strike. So we're going to get into this. I have a lot of talking points to actually touch on, and, we're going to break this thing down proper, okay? So in terms of the starting 11s here, let's just take a look at the starting 11s for both teams. And for Italy, the squad have changed up a bit though. I've seen some new additions to the last squad I shared with you guys. I saw that Mose Ken is now in the squad and Davide Calabria is in the squad, and maybe a few other players are in the squad who wasn't originally a part of the squad. We reacted to a couple days ago. But we're not going to get too deep into the squad right now. If I have some more information, I will share it with you another day. But Italy's UEFA Nations League final run is over. The unbeaten streak is over at 37 games, and it's because of Spain. But let's take a look at the 11 here. 4-3-3 formation with Bonucci and Bastoni at the back because Chiellini was not 100% fit to start. Emerson filling in at left back, of course, after the Spinazzola injury during the Euros. Di Lorenzo, he's been there, semi-permanent, I should say, fixture at right back for now. Barella, who I think had a poor game. Jorginho was poor as well. Verratti, he tried, but he was a lot better than the aforementioned two players. Chiesa, he was bright. He was bright in the early stages of the game, but I don't think he had enough support, in my opinion. Bernardeschi was also bright, and I'll get to him a little later. And Insignia, oh man, I'll get to him. And for Spain, the team that most of us underestimated, Oyarzabal, what a game. 2 assists. Ferran Torres, 2 goals. Enough said about those two. Sarabia, I don't think had I don't think there's anything that we have to be here talking about Sarabia, but he played his role. But, Gavi, 17 years old and 2 months. He played. Basically, I thought I was watching like Xavi play. And I think there's something going on at Barcelona right now, guys. It's going to take some time to materialize. We may laugh at Barcelona, but I did say when I last spoke about Barcelona, it's going to take some time. But players like Gavi, Pedri, Mingueza, not Eric Garcia though, not Garcia, but Ansu Fati, and those players could have this Barcelona team back to its very best in about 3 years. Remember, I told you so. Busquets had a great game. Big up to Sergio Busquets, the captain. Koke, ever present in the team as well. He was solid. Oh, Marcos Alonso. You know what I'm saying? It's like the man died and came back to life. The reincarnation of Marcos Alonso under Thomas Tuchel, and playing for the Spanish national team from the start, and he had a solid game. Pau Torres, I think, was good. Not so much Laporte, to be honest. He did his thing, but he didn't have the greatest of games. Azpilicueta, what more could I say about him, man? He runs all game, and he still have a really good engine, and he had a solid outing. Unai Simon, he made that blunder at the World Cup and everything with that own goal, but he was good. He pulled off a save from Bernardeschi, and we could actually give him some praises for that one. In terms of the substitutes used, Chiellini had to come on because of the Bonucci red card. And then we had Yeremy Pino, who was involved in the comeback goal for Italy, but Pino looked bright. Oh my God. Whoever signs this guy in the future, because I don't think he'll stay at Villarreal for a very long time. City, what you doing? City? Just like we picked up Ferran Torres, you could pick up Yeremy Pino. Then the Mose Ken. I think Mose Ken came on and really brightened things up for Italy. He looked really good. But, of course, he didn't get the goal, but his presence really helped. Locatelli, he didn't do much in my opinion. Lorenzo Pellegrini, who did come on and get the goal. Jorginho had a terrible game. He did not play like the UEFA player of the season at all. But Lorenzo Pellegrini came on, got the goal, and he's been bright for Roma this season as well. Davide Calabria came on for Nico Barella, who was kind of absent on the day. A little cameo there for Calabria. Mikel Merino with a cameo for Koke, just fresh legs on the field. Brian Hill, the same, fresh legs. Sergio Roberto, the same, pretty much fresh legs on the field. But congratulations to Luis Enrique and his boys on making the final, the first final of the UEFA Nations League, knocking out the European champions, Italy. So that's the starting 11. And I think Spain actually went on to win this game because they chose not to put in Eric Garcia from the start, not involve him at all. Can't stand Eric Garcia. Seriously. But as I mentioned, man, Italy's record cut short. It's done. 37 games unbeaten. Cut short by Spain. You have to give it to the Spanish national team. You got to give it to them. So, look, Spain gets revenge after losing the Euro 2020 semi-final to Italy. And I think Spain did play well in that game. They didn't start the tournament out well, but they did, improve as the tournament went on. And they went on to silence about 37,000 screaming home fans. They were screaming at first, booing, and then they were silent. And Spain did that. Gotta give it to Spain, man. It was a commanding performance on the day. The midfield game was top notch. They passed the ball well. And of course, possession game. Oh man. I'll read you the stats just now. Italy, they were thoroughly. When you talk about thoroughly outplayed, they were thoroughly outplayed by the Spain team. I never expected this. Seriously. I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't expect it whatsoever. But in terms of the talking points here, I'm going to get into the talking points. 17th minute, Ferran Torres with a goal set up by Mikel Oyarzabal. And I think that goal came about because Bonucci went over to kind of stop Oyarzabal, but he got that cross in very, very early. That is a wicked cross. That cross is ridiculous. And the positioning of Ferran Torres, I spoke about Ferran Torres' positioning in the past and how he could slip in between defenders and he just knows when to make the run. And that was a spectacular effort. And 1-0 to Spain. Stunned Italy. I think Italy didn't start the game too badly. But, oh man, that was a great ball by Oyarzabal though. And another talking point here, Donnarumma getting booed by the San Siro fans because he was an AC Milan player at the San Siro and he went to PSG for free. They booed him even though he's a national team player, national hero at the Euros. They don't care. They're more passionate about the club, it seems, and they booed the hell out of Donnarumma. And I think that actually contributed towards Italy's downfall in a bit, in a way, I should say. I gotta be real. The fans, you can't do that though. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that because they were booing him so much that there was a sequence of play where Spain almost scored and then the ball came out to Marcos Alonso and he got off a shot similar to the exact shot that Ben Chilwell got off against Southampton. That was freakish, you know what I mean? And he spilt it. And if it wasn't for Bonucci mopping up, that would have been an embarrassing goal to concede because the Spanish player was right there to tap it in. So right then and there, I saw some weakness in Italy and they were run ragged. Spain ended up having 75% possession of the ball. Okay? They passed the ball they attempted 815 passes, 92% pass accuracy. They had Italy reeling, running up and down like school kids. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you this. You got to give it to Spain here. Bernardeschi did get a chance to bring Italy back in the game, but Unai Simon pushed it on to the save. Very good stuff, but very good breakaway by Italy, but wasn't able to breach the Spain back line there, the goalkeeper. Bonucci, the yellow card. There was a free kick and Bonucci was giving the referee some lip. And I think when Italy played in the free kick, it was a cheeky free kick. not directly shot at the goal, but just played in like a training ground routine, and it didn't really come off. And then there was a potential foul. I guess Bonucci was asking for a foul, and the referee booked him. And that proved to be fatal. Really, really proved to be fatal later on in the first half. The Insigne chance. Oh my God. Italy deserved to lose. They deserve to lose this game. I don't understand how Insigne missed that. He was played in brilliantly, got in behind the Spanish defense, and all he had to do was get it on target, and he sprayed it. I don't understand this. After what Napoli has been doing this season, look like who knows if they're going to win the league, but they're looking good. Insigne, you had to put that in the back of the net. I don't know what it is. All day I've been thinking, every time I want to say Insigne, I say Immobile. You know, while I was watching the game, I was making notes. I don't know why. I really don't know why. But one thing to mention, man, Gavi. What a debut, man. And he now has the record for the youngest ever starter for Spain at 17 years old and 2 months. I'll get into that a little later. But what a performance, man. He was physical. He passed the ball well. And he helped out in defense quite a lot. So, Barcelona, your future looks bright. But you guys just have to be a little bit patient. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a little bit patient with Barcelona. Because you got some talented players coming through there as well. And then the Bonucci elbow on Busquets that earned him the second yellow and caused the ultimate demise of the Italian national team because he was sent off. The referee, I think when the incident happened, he pulled out the yellow card, and I think he was like borderline going to like warn him and say, this is your last chance. But he had already like pulled out the card, you know what I'm saying? I think I had a feeling he wanted to put it back, seriously. But he already brandished it, so he had to show him the second yellow, and the game changed. The game changed because immediately after that, in first half extra time, Ferran Torres scored a brilliant lobbed cross by Oyarzabal and headed in by Ferran Torres, Man City's very own Ferran Torres, silencing his critics. The man has been so damn good for the Spanish national team, though. He's been so good. His goal return is up there. I think he has like a goal every other game and a hat-trick included as well. The man has been top-notch. You see what I'm saying? I'm not delusional. I'm not going to say he's world-class or anything, you know what I mean? But it's been a first-class performance by both Mikel Oyarzabal and Ferran Torres in the first half there to basically virtually win Spain the game within 45 minutes. Second half, Mancini had to react. Not so much Luis Enrique. He didn't really need to do much reacting. You know what I'm saying? Subs were made. Chiellini came on for Bernardeschi. Necessary. The shape at the back changed with three at the back. Bonucci, Chiellini, and you also had, I think that was Bastoni. I think Bastoni was still left on the field as well. And look, Italy, they couldn't play the defensive game. They had to bring on Chiellini to show up the defense a bit. He did. There was a few more opportunities, and Chiellini, you know, these guys came up big. But they just needed a cover there for when they go forward because Chiellini didn't really venture forward a lot. Ferran Torres mysteriously got subbed off. He actually called to get subbed off, and I didn't really get to look into that yet. So if anybody know anything on that, let me know in the chat, please. We'll definitely appreciate that. And, you know, Yeremy Pino came on for him to make his debut for the Spanish national team. And he looked bright. He looked really, really bright. Mancini made some, you know, attacking subs. Verratti came off, and Locatelli came on, Insigne came off as well, and Moseken came on. And it's like at that moment they really went for the game. Really, really went for the game. But Yeremy Pino, he looked really menacing when he came on. And he almost set up Marcos Alonso with that brilliant run he made, went through the defense, passed the ball to Alonso, And that was a brilliant save by Donnarumma. I was telling you guys the other day, people was laughing at City when they lost to PSG. But with Donnarumma in goal, how are you supposed to score, you know what I'm saying? Like, unless you're Ferran Torres, right? Unless the cross comes in and he has like no chance. Like it's put in the corner like Ferran Torres did. That was a brilliant, really brilliant stop there. Good shot by Alonso, but still, you know, a better save by Donnarumma. So, look, when Italy got their goal, they were fighting. Spain got a lot of opportunities, went in behind, but they were foiled, either blocked or, you know, saved by Donnarumma. And with the effort to score for Italy, they did end up getting their goal. And it turned out to be a consolation goal in the end. But it was a poor corner taken by Spain, headed out by Italy, and not well dealt with by Spain. It was Yeremy Pino with a poor back header, and it was picked up by Federico Chiesa. They ran in behind, were basically 2v1 with the keeper, laid off Pellegrini, who was barely onside. He tapped in, and they scored. 2-1, they fought hard, but wasn't able to pick up the second goal to take it to extra time. Spain wins to make the final to face one of Belgium or France. They will play tomorrow, and we'll find out who will be in the second edition of the UEFA Nations League final, where I will be doing a watch along on Sunday. I already changed up the title already for that. I already switched up the thumbnail. So I've been working. I've been on my game. So these are all the talking points I have here for the game. And I just chose to go through all uninterrupted so that I could just do a proper review of this game, because I did take my time, watch the game, and I took notes. And we were also discussing the game in the Discord server as well. So if you haven't yet joined the Discord server and you want to be part of like a conversation where we could chat over there, it's like a group chat instead of giving you my WhatsApp or something like that, you could join. The link would be in the description box down below. Okay, guys? So thanks for everybody who joined, and we're going to keep growing the thing and have like a little space outside of YouTube, because eventually we'll be talking there. We'll be doing voice. We're talking like voice back and forth. We'll be doing maybe, I'm pretty sure they have video capabilities there as well. And I'm pretty sure you could do like watch parties and all of that. So we'll be doing some of that pretty soon. So look, in terms of stats for this game, let me just share the stats with you real quick so you get some insight of what really happened. I rather use the stats over here on Google. So you can see the stats right there. 8 shots at goal for Italy, 5 on target, only 25% of the ball. 25% of the ball. That is poor. 273 passes, 83% pass accuracy. Committed 14 fouls. There was 1, yellow, and then 2 yellows converted to a red. And they only had 1 corner. Spain with 5 corners, 2 offsides, 4 yellows, 18 fouls committed, pass accuracy of 92 with 815 passes attempted, 75% of the ball. This is like, it's like a mastery, you know what I'm saying? Pulled off by Luis Enrique and the Spanish national team. I never expected them to do so. 13 shots at goal, 4 on target, 2 in the back of the net. Man of the match, Ferran Torres. Second man of the match, Mikel Oyarzabal of Real Sociedad, who has been really good this season already. I think he has like 6 La Liga goals already. So the man has been on absolute fire though. So look, congratulations to Spain on definitely making the final. They will play one of Belgium or France, as I mentioned earlier. And with that being said, guys, let's just go back and check the Belgium versus France fixture. There's some things that we could learn about these teams here. We're not gonna get too deep into it, but I am predicting Belgium to beat France and make the final to play Spain. One of Spain or Belgium could win something. You see what I'm saying? I would love if Belgium wins something, finally, but I'm not predicting them to win anything. I'm not putting no money on Belgium. I've learned my lesson in the past. I've really learned my lesson in the past. But if you guys want more info on this game, you could go back and check episode 11. I went in depth in the Belgium squad and the head-to-head between them and France and everything. And we have a lot to talk about today, so I won't be getting deeper into this one. I don't want to go down a UEFA Nations League rabbit hole, but I did recap the entire second edition of the UEFA Nations League, so refer to that if you wish. So with that being said, guys, how's everybody feeling today? How's everybody? Big up to the boy Thriller from Manila. Big up to the boy my name Mike AD744. How are you? Chase Athletics. Big up to you, man. How are you feeling? Says thanks for the coverage. Johnny Long's in the house. Zachary in the house. Oh man, how you doing? How are you doing? So Angel Anns in the house as well. Steve's been acting a fool, man. Steve need to chill, bro. You know what I mean? Why can't you just chill? Pacharo, how are you doing, man? How are you doing? Nice to see you around these parts. Arnav Gupta, bro. He says, yeah, Torres had some discomfort in his right angle, so for precautionary reasons, Enrique decided to sub him and take no risk so that he is ready and fit for the start of the final. I think Ferran Torres actually subbed himself. Yeah. Big up to the boy Palomo and Bethel. And Arnav coming in with the stats says 12 goals in 21 appearances for Spain. For Ferran Torres, 10 appearances less than what Fernando Torres took to get to 12 goals for the Spanish national team. Yeah, man, he's been off to a really, really good start, man. So big up to everybody in here. Make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button for the live stream. We're doing this big. We're doing it big. You know what? Let me actually share this out on the YouTube channel as well. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it actually helps to, when you share it out. I don't know why my shit is like in, you know, I don't know what is going on with this thing right now. But this thing is acting wild. Oh, man. But yeah, man, guys, we have a lot to go through. The boy Liam is like sleeping right now, so I gotta get these things through. He should be knocked out though. He's been up all day. You see what I mean? He should be knocked out. So I just want to share this out, and so if anybody catch a glimpse on it on the community tab, and we're gonna do this. So look, I have some things to get through right now. Big up to Ilyas Abdi. Good stream, helping me relieve my stress of university. Appreciate that. Viral, how are you doing? Holland, injury is pissing me off. And guys, remember though, everybody in here, man, everybody in here is actually a subscriber, okay? Remember that. So treat everybody with utmost respect, and that's the reason why I do these subscriber only streams now, because I actually yeah. So I think the Discord link on your description is wrong. Below is the actual invite link. Oh man, Jesus Christ. Anyways, let me just copy that and let me change it one time. Don't worry yourself. I'll fix things, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fix things right away. I'm gonna fix things, you know what I'm saying? No pressure at all. I ain't perfect. Every time I use that link that you send me though, Thriller, it comes out really big. Seriously. You know? But what is that link though? Isn't that link? I don't know. I'll change it. I'll change it in the future, man. Because this is weird. Anyways, we're gonna get into things right now. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. I got some things to talk about, and we are gonna get into them. You know what I mean? The usual. We got some news, and we have predictions later on. So let's see how quick we could get through these news. Not that I'm gonna actually rush the news, okay? But let's start with the AFC, okay? I have an article here on the AFC to share with you guys. You guys know I have these little nice articles to share and, you know, read through and things like that. You know, so for the ones who are watching the replay, they get something quality. You see what I mean? And for you guys, Qatar Airways holidays launch. Qatar 2022 World Cup fan travel packages. Sounds fun, right? Don't you want a travel package, guys? Well, yeah, there's one. So let me get through this. The Peninsula. Thank you very much for this article. Doha. With just over a year to go until the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 kicks off, Qatar Airways Holidays announced the launch of its fan travel packages, inclusive of match tickets, return flights, and accommodation options. Ooh, that's nice. Fans can now guarantee their match tickets to support their favorite team during the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 with the option to choose additional services to explore the host countries. Country, not countries. I don't know why I said country though. You know what I mean? I don't know why. With a few easy steps to follow, fans across the world will need to first join Qatar Airways Privilege Club to have access to unique travel packages with booking flexibility and get their seats reserved at their preferred matches. The journey then begins with fans selecting their favorite team whose participation in the tournament will be decided based on the ongoing FIFA World Cup qualifiers. In the event that the chosen team does not qualify for the tournament, a full refund option will be offered. Or fans have the flexibility to choose a different team's matches subject to availability. To guarantee their experience, fans can choose from 7-tiered travel packages with attractive prices starting at US $3,800. Guests wishing to discover Qatar during their trip can also choose to add supplementary services such as airport transfers and sightseeing tours. Each fan can book a travel of 7 matches by combining more than one package. In the case that the favorite team is defeated in the advanced tournament stages, tickets will be issued for matches of one of the prevailing teams from the group or knockout path. Additionally, fans can specify how many guests they are traveling with and the number of rooms they would like to stay in. They can choose from standard to premium accommodation based on their budget. To book or learn more, please visit the link below, right there. But guys, this website is the peninsulaqatar.com. So check out the peninsulaqatar.com if you want to, book one of these travel packages, okay? All right, so we'll continue here. Qatar Airways Chief Executive, HE, Mr. Akbar Al-Bakir said, "It makes us proud to be the official airline for the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022, and for the first time ever, the Middle East will take center stage with Qatar set to host the world's most prestigious sporting event. We anticipate unprecedented demand throughout the tournament, and as part of our agreement with FIFA, fans can rely on us to enjoy a seamless journey from more than 140 destinations across the globe. The fan travel packages will guarantee customers a fulfilling experience where every step of their journey will be hassle-free, and with a few easy steps, they can secure seats for their favorite team's matches." The travel packages are currently live and accessible in the following countries: Australia, Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Croatia, Cyprus, Czech Republic, Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, India, Indonesia, Ireland, Italy, Japan, Malaysia, Netherlands, New Zealand, Philippines, Romania, Spain, Sweden, and Thailand. Additional markets will be added in the coming months, subject to licensing agreements. So there's nothing for the US, Canada, Mexico, nowhere over here in the West, it seems, right? Not even South America, right? Oh, man. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think about that. That's pretty awesome, though. That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome, though. How do you guys feel about that? Are you thinking about getting one of these travel packages or not? $3,800 US. God damn, I gotta start saving. Oh my God, I'm going to Qatar. Psych. I don't know about that, though. I really don't know about that. But let me know your thoughts there, guys. Let me know your thoughts there. I know you guys are really hyped up about that one. So I have something fun to share with you. We are still in Asia. Every time I talk about the World Cup, I will cover it on the AFC. So I have 2 articles for the World Cup here to share with you. And I have something really, really fun here that a lot of you guys may not have known about. Premier League to resume on Boxing Day 2022 after break for Qatar World Cup from November 13th. Ooh. August to November 13th. And then again from Boxing Day, which will be a huge match day, right? I better schedule a watch along for Boxing Day 2022, right? Early. God spare my life. That'll be an epic, schedule. You know what I'm saying? But let me go through this. Premier League players set to have a week of preparations with their national teams after the season breaks on November 13th. And only 8 days before the league's resumption on Boxing Day 2022 should they reach the World Cup final. I don't think that's enough days, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what, about 9 days before the World Cup? The season is going to break. It's weird, right? Man, listen. Some countries would request that their players be put in cotton wool. You see what I mean? Gets injured on the last day and miss out on the World Cup. That'll be a bummer. But this is from Sky Sports News by Robert Dorset. So let's just go through this one. Shouldn't take long. The Premier League is expected to break during next season after the weekend of November 12th to incorporate the Qatar 2022 World Cup before resuming fixtures again on Boxing Day. Players are set to have just a week of preparations with their national teams before heading out to the tournament in the Middle East, and only 8 days to recover in time for the league's resumption should they reach the final on December 18th. You see Pep Guardiola, Mike Dean, Pep yelling there. The Premier League is also expected to start a week earlier next season, potentially Saturday, August 6th, and finish later on in May than usual, with the FA Cup final to be shifted to June. A lot of great news here. This is good. This is very, very good information. That's why you join the live streams, okay? That's why you watch the replays. That's why you watch the clips for this type of info. You see what I'm saying? And you could see a little, article there. UEFA urges FIFA to stop biennial World Cup promotional campaign. Premier League Championships clubs can trial safe standing this season. I don't know, man. A lot of hooligans in England, they're going to trample somebody. So I'm going to put it out there. Executives of all 20 Premier League clubs were in London on Wednesday for a scheduled meeting, and the program for 2022-23 was decided in discussions that lasted approximately 4 hours and also included a number of other issues. So the calendar for the 2022-23 Premier League season reads: Premier League to start a week earlier than this season. Start date expected to be Saturday, August 6th, 2022. Season to pause after Sunday, November 13, 2022. Season to resume on Boxing Day 2022, and that's December 26th for those of you guys who don't know what Boxing Day is. Break will allow players to travel for the World Cup in Qatar. Season to still finish in May, but maybe later. Maybe later. FA Cup final to be moved to June. And the article also includes Aston Villa Chief Executive Christian Purslow called the idea of a Winter World Cup crazy and expects the hiatus to bite clubs and fans in England once it begins next year. He said, next season, when we play in an equally crazy idea, which is a Winter World Cup, we won't see any Premier League football at the peak of our season between November and December, which is something that people are going to have to get used to. These are decisions that get taken a long time ago. They bite quite soon. Next season, we'll see all that. I don't really know what he's trying to say here, but I don't know, man. I don't know. See what I'm saying? I always have concern about player welfare, but I have more concern for our fans missing Premier League football in the winter for 5 weeks, which is our great national tradition and our great national heritage. And that's Aston Villa Chief Executive Christian Purslow as well. So the article continues to say, also discussed at the Premier League meeting were COVID-19 protocols following the government's winter plan, which was outlined earlier this month, including Plan B, which could involve the need for COVID passports. Clubs will continue to carry out their own policies in regard to spot checks on supporters at stadiums for vaccination status or negative lateral flow test results, and encouraging staff and players to be vaccinated. A Premier League charter to stop future plans for a breakaway European Super League was also discussed, but the 9-point plan is said to still be some way from being agreed. I had to take my time there. It's kind of weird right in there, to be honest. And you guys know sometimes, looking at these screens is pretty difficult. And with the pressure of all of you guys watching me as well. God damn, stop watching. I'm just joking. However, one source inside the meeting told Sky Sports, oh, somebody snitching? They do not need a piece of paper to ensure that does not happen in the future. Public opinion has already done so. EFL season likely to start in July because there's more games, more teams, guys. The 2022-23 EFL season is likely to start in July in order to accommodate the Qatar 2022 World Cup, or the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. That's what's written there, but I'm reading something different. The matches next season are likely to start on the weekend of the 30th and 31st of July, a week earlier than the current campaign kicked off. Proposals put forward by the EFL could see the championship pause along with the Premier League after the weekend of November 12th, 13th, but League One and League Two continue throughout the tournament. So guys, League One and League Two, where there might not be players representing countries at the World Cup, will play once the World Cup is going on. That sucks. See what I'm saying? The championship would resume earlier than the Premier League at the end of the World Cup group stage. But with FIFA yet to outline the exact tournament schedule, a date for resumption cannot be set. The planned schedule would mean that no extension will be required at the end of the EFL season and that playoffs can remain in their traditional spots with the final stage on the bank holiday weekend at the end of May. That'll be it. Thank you very much for listening and, just dealing with that. And the thing is, I just shared with you a whole lot of information. And I'm learning a lot of these things as I read as well. So we already have a clear idea what's going to happen for next season, Premier League, EFL, and the lower leagues as well. We know that. We know the lower leagues, League One and League Two, national leagues maybe, are going to play on throughout the World Cup. Nobody cares. You see what I'm saying? Nobody cares about those leagues, it seems. Seems like they don't think those players want to actually watch the World Cup. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what it is. But anyways, thank you very much for listening to that one, guys. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button for the stream. We got 27 thumbs up. Let's get it closer to 50. If you haven't yet liked the video, make sure you do so. So that'll do it for the AFC segment of the news, and we'll continue to go through these. I have something fun to share with you right now, and I'm actually gonna get into this. All right, and let me just put that on the screen, share that with you guys. Okay, so yeah, just give me a second. Let me just organize things. Let me get this page translated so you guys could understand what's going on here. All right. So this is about an Algerian player by the name of Andy Delort. And the article says, Delort dismissed by Belmadi, the real reason revealed. According to Algeria Today, Andy Delort was dismissed by Jamal Belmadi because of a commitment made at the time of his signing at OGC Nice. And the explanation reads, it was one of the main surprises on Jamal Belmadi's list for a double confrontation against Niger. Andy Delort was not amongst the players selected by the coach of Algeria in view of these two qualifiers for the 2022 World Cup. Several more or less convincing reasons has been put forward, evoking among other Instagram posts of players who would not have been appreciated by his coach. But the truth is certainly to be sought elsewhere than on social networks. The site L'Alger Today publishes this Tuesday the results of the investigation carried out on the subject of his exclusion of the exclusion of the striker transferred this summer from Montpellier to OGC Nice. Okay, so this is the reason. This is the reason why Delort was left out of the Algerian national team. Let's make that a little bigger for your reading. A Delort-Galtier agreement on Algeria's back. And it's precisely on the side of this signature in favor of the Aiglons that the media has found a convincing explanation. According to a source quoted by the media, Jamal Belmadi has learned that Andy Delort would have agreed to give up the African Cup of Nations when engaging with OGC Nice, right? Christophe Galtier could not afford to sign a player of African sports nationality 1 year before the African Cup of Nations. You get what's going on here? He already has 4 players, and not the least, who will have to leave the club for at least a month to go to the next African Cup of Nations, namely Yusuf Atal, Boudaoui, Camara, and Lemina. Lemina is from Gabon. I don't know which Camara they're talking about. I don't know the Nice team that well. And this indicates this anonymous whatever that word is, quoted by our colleagues. This is translated. I don't know where they came up with that word. But the Delort file should be on the menu of the press conference that Jamal Belmadi will hold on Thursday, the day before the first leg against Niger. So that's a peculiar one, right? That is strange. That is very strange, guys. That is very, very strange when you think about it. The player actually agreed not to go to the AFCON when he signed. So Jelmadi's like, I don't need you in the World Cup qualifiers then. It's unnecessary. Maybe after the AFCON, yeah, maybe you could come back into the national fold. But right now, no, you're not needed. No, we're good without you. We're good. It's okay. It is okay. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, Andy. But it's all right. It's okay. So, guys, I have something else here for you, man. I have something very, very fun for you. You would not even believe this. And I mean, you would not believe this.
Très bien, JS.
Okay? You won't. You will not believe what I'm about to share with you. We are on Africa. We're talking about the CAF Confederation. And you will not believe this. This what you're seeing right here are the Guinea-Bissau players in Morocco suffering from food poisoning that resulted in about 6 players. Let me get the exact number for you. Let me get the exact number. I don't want to just, Yeah. So I have another article here, but the update from Morocco suggests 6 players of Guinea-Bissau national team suffered from vomiting and diarrhea last night after their dinners, and not 25 players as earlier reported, of course, because Guinea-Bissau played today and they got absolutely smashed, ravaged by Morocco. So Guinea-Bissau, 6 players, as you could see in the pictures here, vomiting. Look, ew, that's nasty. Players had to go to the doctor. I don't know why he got his hands in his pants there, but he needs to take it out. You see what I'm saying? But could somebody scream conspiracy though? Morocco said, hey man, hey, we want to make it easier. See this World Cup thing and get into the second round here? The third round, I mean, we can't mess this up. Poison their food. Okay? Poison their food. It'll make it easier. It'll make it easier for us to beat them. Hence the reason why they smashed them 5-0. I never expected Guinea-Bissau to get mauled like this at all. And that's why I went ahead and made a prediction of 2-1, because Guinea-Bissau was a lot, better in September, and I don't know where this 5-0 thing come from. You see what I mean? I was expecting a better performance. And the crazy thing about this is that I think Guinea-Bissau has to play Morocco again. That's the crazy part. You see what I mean? I think there's double headers between these African teams. Yeah, on Saturday, Guinea-Bissau will host Morocco, but the game will be in Morocco. Ah, man, they got to go to the store and buy food. They have to go to the store and buy dry food and cook their own food because they can't trust I keep saying Algerians, the Moroccans now. You see what I mean? They really can't. They really can't. That is horrible. Whoever is in charge of that hotel, you know, they have to fire the cook. Because I think this may have actually cost Guinea-Bissau a place at the 2022 World Cup. No, I'm just messing with you. But it's a cool article, though. It's a cool article. And I'm telling you guys, having a stomach bug, oh my God. You don't want to have a stomach bug. You don't want to have food poisoning. Throwing up is the worst. I prefer to have diarrhea than to have vomiting. Vomiting is the worst thing ever. It's like you feel the last time I had like a stomach bug that I caught from my daughter, right? I felt like I was about to die. I was like, God damn, this is what dying feels like. This is awful. This is absolutely awful. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, all the best to the Guinea-Bissau players on Saturday. And hope, you know, for their sake, they don't get smashed 5-0 or 6-0. See what I mean? But I have a feeling it might happen again because I don't think these players will recover in time. Even if they recover, they're going to be weak. Or who knows, maybe 6 other players might get the shits. Oh, man, guys, let me know your thoughts on this, man. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Big up to the boy, Sydney Football, who says, if you a boy, if you a man. Love the content on here. Mostly looking forward to Dom smashing the Jamaican manager. Topper Whitmore. What a waste. I'll get to him pretty soon. Pretty soon. So, guys, with that being said, that'll do it for Africa. So we touch Asia, we touch Africa, and we have some news here from CONMEBOL. So we're going to move into the news from CONMEBOL region, and we won't, you know... as a matter of fact, wait. Me not done yet with the African thing, because there's been some recent development. Recent development right here. Breaking at official Brighton and Hove Albion FC. Footballer in his 20s arrested on suspicion of sexual assault at Seafront nightclub in the early hours of this morning. Player cannot be named for legal reasons. Sussex police confirm man is in his 20s and co-accused in his 40s arrested. This is absolutely sad. And if you want a video of that, we're going to take a look at a video right now. This is the video right here. This is the video of the incident, arrest, right there. That's the video. Who do you see there? Who do you see? Tell me, who do you see? Look, let me pause it right here. Pause. Oh, man. Pause. Go back. Pause. Who's that? Who plays for Brighton and Hove Albion and have dreads? Who plays for Brighton and Hove Albion and have dreads and will most likely wear blue shoes? Maybe those are clocks. Not good advert for clocks. Listen, I don't know where all these allegations of sexual abuse and assault are coming from when it comes to these footballers, but it's absolutely disgusting. Seriously, it's disgusting. You're telling me you're a millionaire and you have to go to the club and you got to get caught up with some type of scandal over these tatties out here? Seriously. You see what I'm saying? Who are already looking to frame you because you got money and they could maybe get something out of you. Blackmail you or something. You see what I mean? Blackmail. You get it? First Mendy. Now Bissouma. There's Gylfi Sigurdsson. I don't want to be calling up names, but allegedly. You see what I'm saying? Yves Bissouma is the guy. Allegedly. This is sad. This is sad because the guy has such a bright future. Well, had or has so much potential linked to all these big clubs. And I think it's because he's currently injured that he did not get called up for the Malian national team. But if you're injured, why the hell are you at the club? You can't dance if you're injured. You're going to hurt yourself some more. You see what I'm saying? A fat girl might rub upon you and fall down on you and, injure you some more or something. You know what I'm saying? You know them girls like to get on in the club and, wind up and thing and go down on the floor and things like that. You're going to hurt yourself doing that. Especially if some soca music is playing in the club or some, African music is playing in the club. Come on, Yves. Come on, man. Seriously. Come on. You can't, listen, you can't get caught up with these hoes out here. Seriously. Listen, you can't. You really can't. I saw a very disturbing video of Benjamin Mendy in the bathroom as well. I'm like, God damn, Mendy, this is what you're doing? You guys supposed to be focusing on playing the football. Focus on playing with the football, man. What is up with you making home videos and things in the bathroom? And Yves Bissouma going out getting arrested? This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing, man. Seriously. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. These guys with money, they always say people think money make them happy. Money don't make you happy. It doesn't. You have so much you don't even know what to do with it. You gone to the club. You should have been home. That is why I stay home, guys. That is why I stay home. I don't go nowhere. I'm telling you, I do not go anywhere. I stay my ass in the house. Because I always say, if I go home, I'm going to see one of these bad girls at the club and I'm going to want to indulge, and I don't want to indulge. You cannot trust people in 2021. See what I'm saying? You can't. And there's COVID-19 out there and you out there partying. Get the hell out of here, man. Listen, man. It's always about decisions. I tell people that all the time. Decisions will determine your fate. You make good decisions, more than likely, good things will happen. You make bad decisions, oh man, come on. You know the rest. You know the rest. But with that being said, guys, we're gonna move on from the negativity here. I don't want too much negativity in my life right about now. But we're gonna move on to that article from CONMEBOL. I said I have to share with you. So yeah, I had a lot of things to share with you guys. A lot of things. Okay? Lot of things to share with you. Alright, so let me just get that one on the screen. This is gonna be fast. It won't take no time. For CONMEBOL, we ain't got a lot today. We ain't got a lot at all. Okay, why did I just do that? Why did I just do that? That is not what I want to share with you. Okay? That is not what I want to share with you. This is what I want to share with you. Alright, translate. Translated. Casemiro is cut from the national team due to a tooth infection, and Tite replaces him with Douglas Luiz, the Aston Villa man. So that's some news there for you guys. That's some news if you don't know. That's some news. We're going to get into that. Gonna get into that right now. Without being able to count on Casemiro, Tite summoned defensive midfielder Douglas Luiz on Tuesday to defend the Seleção in October triple round of the 2022 World Cup qualifiers. Brazil will face Venezuela, Colombia, and Uruguay. Douglas Luiz, who defends Aston Villa, who plays for Aston Villa from England, was Olympic champion in Tokyo and was runner-up of the last Copa America. One of the team captains, Casemiro, was expected this Tuesday morning at the team's concentration in Bogota, Colombia, but did not show up. We kept in touch with Real Madrid and the player. We received from the club the exams and medical reports showing an infectious process in the wisdom tooth with an indication of absolute rest and impossibility of training in the next 5 days, explained Rodrigo Lasma, national team doctor. So that's the news there. That's the news. The national team will have Guilherme Arana and other news against Valencia. Okay, so that's it. Douglas Luiz, I think he's capable. Let's see if Tite gives Fabinho the start or if he goes in with Douglas Luiz. Without Casemiro, Tite trained with Fabinho as a starter in the Brazil midfield this Tuesday. See, I told you. Tite also has Eddie Nilsson, Fred, and Gerson, players who work in the same position but have less defensive characteristics. Yeah, Fred does have less defensive characteristics. For the match in Caracas on Thursday, the Seleção will not be able to count on striker Neymar, suspended for a second yellow. Wow, so that's some good information we got there. I didn't even know that Neymar was suspended for that game. Wow, they'll be okay, they'll be okay. After facing Venezuela, Brazil face Colombia on Sunday at 6 p.m. in Barranquilla. Finally, next Thursday, they will play a derby against Uruguay, who share a border with Brazil, at the Arena de Amazonia in Manaus. The team leads the qualifiers with a 100% success rate after 8 games. And these are the players that were summoned by Tite. I went through this list already. I won't be going through it again. So let me know how you feel in the chat. Appreciate you listening and going through that one. Okay? So without further ado, guys, we have CONCACAF to move on to, and we are going to get into CONCACAF right about now. So I got my boy Liam over there, and he was sleeping on the air mattress on the ground there, and he woke up. But I don't want to touch him. I want to see if he goes back to sleep on his own. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Gabigol is in the squad. Gabigol is definitely in the squad. Big up to Gabigol. He had such a bright future, though. Thought he would have been playing in Europe, but didn't work out. Really didn't work out. So what we're going to be doing right now, we're going to be getting into the CONCACAF region. I have something for you. I have something for you right now, and I think you're going to enjoy this take that I have here. Really think you will enjoy the take. Let me close a few things right now. So this is absolutely appalling that I'm looking at. Something I'm looking at right now. I don't know why it's picking up like this, but it's like an article from like the Jamaican Gleaner. And it's like, God damn, why is it showing up like this? This is typically what's going on with the Jamaica national team right now. Look at this mess and monstrosity of a website here. Page is not working. What is going on here? You see what I'm saying? The page doesn't even work. Like, God damn. The page doesn't even work, guys. This is what's going on with the Jamaica national team right now. The page does not work. Okay? It doesn't work. But I'm going to read it for you. Mikel Antonio makes himself unavailable for the World Cup qualifiers. All right, it reads, Jamaica's Mikel Antonio... I think I should actually get a picture of the Jamaican squad or something, because this is too funny. Just having the page isn't working there is just too funny. I don't want to do Jamaica so dirty, man. Let me get the Jamaican squad here. I think this is it. No, that's not it. That's like the Moroccan squad. I deleted it. I think I deleted the Jamaican squad that I had here. Let me get it again. And guess what? Whoever made this one put Mikel Antonio on the damn thing. So, funny. But anyways, the article reads, Jamaica's Mikel Antonio. Let me get this boy, Liam. Let me get it. It's okay. It's okay. Daddy tried something fresh today, but didn't work. All right. Jamaica's Mikel Antonio challenges Fidel Escobar for the ball during the FIFA World Cup qualifying match at the National Stadium. There's a picture there. So it reads, Reggae boy Mikel Antonio. Okay, baby, chill out. Come on. Intermission, guys. Intermission. He'll go back to sleep just now. All right. Reggae boy Mikel Antonio has made himself unavailable for Jamaica's squad for their 3 FIFA World Cup qualifying matches this month. The Reggae boys are now in Austin, Texas, where they face the United States on Thursday night before playing Canada in Kingston on Sunday, then Honduras in San Pedro Sula the following Wednesday. Antonio says that the decision was taken by himself, the Jamaican Football Federation, and his English Premier League club, West Ham United. And I quote, I can confirm that, unfortunately, I will not be joining up with the Jamaican national squad for the World Cup qualifying matches this week, Antonio said in a press statement. Myself, West Ham United, and Jamaica have all agreed that, given the logistical and travel difficulties involved at present, it is better for me to remain with the club in London at this time. I remain fully committed to Jamaica and look forward to representing my country in the future. Antonio has so far made one appearance for Jamaica, their 3-0 loss to Panama in Kingston on Sunday, September 5th. Okay, I have a conspiracy theory, right? First of all, West Ham don't want to risk Mikel Antonio to go play for Jamaica after what Jamaica is going on with. Disorganization and let's say the mess that's going on in the national setup right now, the performance last month as well, the fact that Mikel Antonio only went to Jamaica and played 1 game and all of that, the fact that Mikel Antonio is not 100% fit these days, and there's high demand with the Premier League and the Europa League as well, and it just doesn't make sense. When you look at the fixtures, you send Mikel Antonio, you play against the US, Canada, and I'm saying, like, it doesn't even make any sense. I think the cons outweigh the pros in this instance. And I also think that Mikel Antonio, regardless to what the article reads, Mikel Antonio, I think deep down, probably, maybe, note I'm saying maybe, regrets the decision to play for Jamaica. It might be an unpopular opinion, but the way he's playing right now, I think Mikel Antonio could have got into the England team. And hence the reason why I put him on the thumbnail in an England shirt, because he did play for England before. I think he got called up. I don't think he played. But I have a feeling that Mikel Antonio is saying, damn, now I'm cap-tied. Oh my God, I could play for England. I've been in red hot form. Calvert-Lewin injured. You have Patrick Bamford injured, and I'm pretty sure Mikel Antonio would fancy his chances. You see what I mean? But that won't happen. The chance is gone. There's also another statement here. It says it is also understood that only 18 of the 23-man squad arrived in Texas. The JFF says that Junior Flemings and Jamoy Topi, in to replace Ethan Pinnock, will arrive later today. Midfielder Daniel Johnson and defender Liam Moore are also unavailable through injury. Wow. Talk about a mess. Guys, let me know your prediction for these 3 games that Jamaica will play in the October international break against the USA, Canada at home, and against Honduras in San Pedro Sula. Let me know. Talk to me. Talk to me, man. Talk to me. And sorry for the interruption there. You know, my boy Liam had to wake up. You know what I'm saying? We tried. He actually did good. He stayed by himself for like an hour. You know what I mean? So let me know your thoughts, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Talk to me, man. Let me know your thoughts on this whole Mikel Antonio Jamaica thing. So Ilyas Abdi is saying 3 points. Where are they gonna get the 3 points? Tell me. Algerian soccer fan is saying 2 losses, 1 win. LL and draw. Yeah, that sounds more realistic there, Thriller. That definitely sounds realistic. Definitely realistic. Guys, if you haven't yet smashed the thumbs up button, make sure you do so. And Online School is saying 0 points. 0 points. Listen, let me say this right now. If Jamaica flops again in this international break, they could kiss the World Cup goodbye. They could kiss it goodbye. Or it will take a remarkable comeback. Let's say they pick up 1 point again this window. They would still have 8 games, which means they will need to just go bonkers and win all their 8 remaining games, which I don't even see happening. You see what I mean? So, yeah, man, I ain't really got much positive to say about Jamaica. I think they played reasonably okay in the game against Mexico and especially against Costa Rica, where they could have gotten a win. But against Panama, they were just awful, man. They were just awful. So, look, that's it for CONCACAF. Jamaica, I think, heavily depleted, and it ain't going to be pretty. No Leon Bailey, no Corey Burke, no Jamal Lowe, no Ethan Pinnock, no Rovell Morrison, no Mikel Antonio. And it's just, I don't know, man. Let's see what happened tomorrow. The game starts at 7:30 p.m. my time. Oh, man, it could get messy. If the USA and Berhalter don't screw around too much, yeah, it could get really messy. So, yeah, this is what's going on with the Jamaican national team right now. The page isn't working at all. Not working. So, with that being said, we're going to move on to Europe. Definitely going to move on to Europe, where I have some good stuff to share with you guys as well. And I'm going to start with something a bit weird. And you guys are going to be like, Dom, man, thank you very much. You're dropping some gems in the freaking stream, man. Where you getting these gems from, Dom? Come on, Dom. Where you getting these gems? Come on, translate. This thing ain't translating. Jesus Christ. Oh, man, I need this to... Okay, translate to English. Good. Yep, translate. All right. As many as 6 dragons did not receive visas. They were banned from entering Kazakhstan. Dragons. I don't know why they say dragons, though. But, anyways, that's what the translation is. So, guys, basically, what's going on here? 6 players from the Bosnian and Herzegovina national team failed to get their visas, or they got their visa denied and will miss the game on Saturday against Kazakhstan. This is funny. You know why this is funny? Conspiracy. Listen, they said, hey, man, because look, Kazakhstan haven't been doing too bad lately, you know. And the fact that Kazakhstan will be playing Bosnia, a team that they might fancy beating, right? They say, hey, what if we just deny about 6 visas, right? Just deny them. I don't care who it is. Pick them randomly. Deny the visas. We might just pick up another draw. Because Kazakhstan have been picking up draws lately. And the simple fact that Group D is like very close right now, and I'll share Group D with you just now. Kazakhstan is still in it, okay? But let's read this article. In addition to numerous dismissals of players who could not come to the gathering due to injuries, coach Ivalio Petev was left today without 6 other national team members who were denied a visa to enter Kazakhstan. Sanyin Percic, Elvis Saric, Denis Hadzikadunic, Dario Junic, and Ali Nalic and Yusuf Gazi Begovic did not receive visas, as did several members of the delegation. And I have some news for you. These guys that I just named are absolutely nobodies. Nobodies. Bosnia is going to be fine. They will not miss these guys. They should have just left them home. You see what I'm saying? As always, the Football Association of Bosnia and Herzegovina has taken all necessary activities related to travel of our team, and it is really incomprehensible that as many as 6 players of Bosnia and Herzegovinian national team were denied visas. The association used all available resources. We turned to UEFA for help, and our staff tried to find a solution until late last night. Despite all our efforts, we did not find the understanding with the embassy of the Republic of Kazakhstan in the Republic of Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Montenegro. Our selection body will today be without the mentioned players, said the Football Association. Yeah, that article is kind of translated kind of funny, right? But anyways, you get the point. Players deny their visas, right? And I ain't gonna get too deeper into this article right now because it's a bunch of gibberish. It translated it to. But look, what I want to talk about really, I'm gonna bring this. Since I share this article, we're just gonna do this. We're talking about the teams and the news and the little news things, but we also gonna talk about the status of the teams in their respective groups. And this is Kazakhstan and Bosnia's status right now in the group, right? I need this thing to disappear, man. Damn, this thing is so annoying. These websites are so annoying. Anyways. Oh, man. God damn. Listen. Big up to everybody in here again. Make sure you like up the video. Look, France, Ukraine. Look at the gap between France and Ukraine, 7 points. And look at the gap between Ukraine and Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan are pretty much still in it. Bosnia and Kazakhstan have the same amount of points. If Kazakhstan could somehow pick up a victory, and we know Ukraine, they're going to draw their game. Let's say Ukraine and Finland draw their games, right? Kazakhstan are right there. They're right up there. If they win, their goal difference would go up as well. So they're you know, exploring all options, including denying visas and things like that. I won't be surprised if they poison the food as well and give the Bosnian players, you know, similar treatment that the Moroccans give the Guinea-Bissau players. Just want to put it out there. Just want to put it out there, man. But in terms of the fixtures that's coming up in this group that we'll get to a little later, we'll talk about this again. We'll talk about it again. Kazakhstan play Bosnia, then Finland will play Ukraine. Kazakhstan then play Finland. And then in terms of Kazakhstan, they play France next month to end their World Cup qualifying campaign. Hopefully for them, they can pick up a shock win or a draw. But it's highly unlikely that the Asian nation that plays in UEFA will actually qualify for the playoffs or directly to the World Cup. Won't happen. But good try, Kazakhstan. You know what I mean? But that's just my conspiracy there. Why deny the visas of these players? You know what I'm saying? They came there to play football. They don't plan to stay in your country. Just allow them. You see what I'm saying? Just allow them to freaking play. Stop the nonsense. Okay? I have something fun to share with you before I do move on, you know, to the next article. And it's to do with the UEFA Nations League game. And this is cool. In In the Nations League semifinal shootout against Spain this evening, the Azzurri will wear the lightest shirt of all time, one which incorporates a revolutionary ultra weave technology. And there's also a link where you could go and buy it, right? Nice marketing, right? Cool. Very, very nice marketing, man. That's what you call business mind. So that's the shirt right there that they played in, and it's the lightest shirt ever. Okay? Light. Online school. Watch Kazakhstan blow up the French National Stadium. Funny, but not funny. Funny, but not funny. Okay? Big up to Chase Athletics. Get her done. Win at all costs. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we're going to move on. We're going to definitely move on. I have some more things to share with you as well. So still going on with the news section. And this is to actually do with some squad changes. And let me bring this one up, and we're going to get into this one. You know what I mean? All right, this is the Czech national team. Let me click this. And there has been some changes to the national team where Jan Boril, Vladimir Kufal, Lukas Masopust, and Petr Shevchik will all be withdrawn from the team. And this is due to injury. Okay? These guys will be replaced by Milan Havel, Jan Kopic, Tomáš Weisner, and Jaromír Žermal. So, in terms of the Czech Republic national team right now, how are they doing? How are they doing? You may ask, how are they doing? We're going to check them out. We're going to check them out, and we're just going to see how they're doing in their group, and we're going to move right on. So they're in the same group as Belgium. It's going to be a little rough, you know, to qualify directly, as we can tell. Belgium are way ahead, 9 points ahead, with Czech Republic having a game in hand. There's also Wales in the group, and Belarus and Estonia. So it will be between Wales and the Czech Republic for that second place spot. But just to note, Wales and Czech Republic, I think, also has a backdoor in, you know, from the Nations League rankings. I know Wales for sure, and I do think Czech Republic has the backdoor as well. And we could see all two teams in the playoffs. But the Czech Republic, they won't play Belgium. Belgium won't play this month because of the Nations League commitment. And for the Czech Republic, they will play Wales. So that's a pivotal clash on the 8th. That's on Friday. Pivotal clash against Wales. That'll be a home game. And then they will play Belarus. Pretty sure they'll win that game against Belarus. And the next game will be in November against Estonia, November 16th. All right. I think I should be off from work that whole week. So may do a few things, maybe some watch-alongs and things like that. But let me know your thoughts on the Czech Republic national team, whether you think they will qualify for the World Cup or not. And we're going to move right on. Thanks to everybody in the stream right now who stick around. We do have predictions coming up later. So make sure you guys have your pens, your pads, and write down your predictions. We're going to do predictions for CONMEBOL and for the Asian Confederation, where we'll have games tomorrow. We already touched on CONCACAF. There's a video on the channel. There's a live stream as well where I touched on those predictions. And in the morning, I want to get up early, gather some more news, you know, find some good news for you guys to share with you guys. And in the morning, I want to pop up and do a stream, maybe for like an hour and a half or so, and actually, you know, cover the UEFA predictions and whatever games we have coming up on Friday. Some more African games as well. And throughout the day, I'll just chill. I'll just really just chill and just gather the information to come back on Friday morning, I think, to give you guys the, you know, the update and more predictions and things like that, because I don't think I'll be able to do any live stream late tomorrow evening, seeing that the CONCACAF games will be playing, the CONMEBOL games will be playing, and I'll be having 2-3 devices trying to catch up to the football. You see what I mean? I don't even have the coverage for CONMEBOL, but I do catch a game here and there in terms of, you know, on some bootleg websites and things like that. So, yeah, that's it. That's it for Czech Republic national team there and the news. And I do have more. I do have more for you in terms of squad changes. So, look, let's go here on Twitter. We have a post here by Football Daily, a website, a channel I used to watch a lot. I really used to watch. I don't know how. I don't know. Did they get acquired? I think they may have gotten acquired, you know. I think they got acquired, if I'm not mistaken. I think they got acquired by maybe a bigger company or something. What is that? Sky Sports, I think. Whatever. Whoever it is, you know, I don't know. Guys, let me know if you know anything on that. But there's some news. There's some news that Ben Davies and Davy Brooks both withdraw from Wales squad to play the Czech Republic and Estonia due to illness. In terms of replacements, I have nothing on the replacements right about now, but we can find out. We definitely can find out, you know, who. Let me see. I think the Syria or something their thing is called. Their national team is called, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even know how you say that, man. I don't even know what it's called. But, yeah. Anyways, yeah, Wales national team. Wales. Yeah. Syria, whatever that means. Anyways, so let me see if they have any announcements of the changes here. You guys could see Bissouma is, you know, trending. Prison FC is trending as well. It's a bummer. Feel bad for Yves Bissouma though. Seriously. So let me see if we see anything else here. All right. So yeah, I think this is some Welsh language or something, right? What the hell is that language, guys? What is that called again? I can't remember. But Ben Davies and Davy Brooks have withdrawn from the squad due to illness, and they have the damn whatever that language is. I don't know. But they didn't say who's actually added, though. You know what I'm saying? They didn't say who's added. Come on, this is poor. Very, very poor. Very poor. So, yeah, Thriller. Whatever happened to Liverpool's Ben Davies? Did he even play a game for them? Nope. They sent him out on loan, I think, at Sheffield United. He's at Sheffield United right now, playing, you know, down there with whoever is managing Sheffield United. I can't even remember. I think Slavisa Jakunovic is managing Sheffield United, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, yeah, Gaelic. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the, yeah, I know my thing, but I just couldn't remember. Couldn't remember, man. So, yeah. With that being said, guys, we're going to move on. I do have a few more updates to share with you guys. And let me actually locate them first. And then we're going to actually get into that. So I just want to get rid of the things that I shared already. So I did share this earlier with you guys, but I will just share it again for the people that were not here earlier. If you're watching the replay, you would know. But Barca midfielder Gavi starts for Spain against Italy in the Nations League semi-final. His country's youngest ever starter at 17 years and 62 days old. Didn't Ansu Fati break a record recently when he played for Spain for the first time or something like that? Or Pedri or one of them? It's crazy, man. So as I mentioned, future is bright for Spain. Definitely bright. You have all these Xavi-esque, Iniesta-esque, Busquets-esque type players coming through. It's a positive. Definitely a positive sign. So let me know your thoughts on Gavi in the chats or in the comments if you're watching the replay. Definitely appreciate that. So, yeah. All right. I don't know what happened here to my thing, you know. I really don't know what happened to my thing. My thing just got messed up here. But what are you guys saying in the chat, man? Big up to everybody in here right about now. Elias Abs. They have got their own language, Welsh. Johnny Longs, I just subscribed to your channel, Steve. Man, Steve is always in here self-promoting. No self-promotion in here, Steve. How many times I have to tell you that? Stop self-promoting. Come in and have proper discussions with the people in the chat. Stop self-promoting, man. You see what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. Annoying. Oh my God. Annoying. But anyways, man, I think that'll do it in terms of the articles I have to share with you. I have something, but I'll save it for another time. Definitely save it for another time, because this thing that I have right now is kind of acting weird. So my internet is acting kind of weird. Don't know why it's doing this, but it is. Something is acting weird on my end. Really weird. But anyways, yeah. Just give me 1 second. Jesus. Anyways, what we're going to be doing right now, we're going to be moving on to predictions, and let me get to the FIFA website and we're going to talk predictions, okay? Definitely going to talk predictions. We have to get through the Asian predictions. We have to get through the CONMEBOL and talk a bit about UEFA before we end today's stream. So let me just get over to the FIFA website and get the stuff up, and we're going to touch on CONMEBOL and AFC. So I want to do the AFC first, so we're going to do that one. So let me just change this and get over here. Thank you for your patience, guys. Do appreciate that. Working with technology, there's a lot of stumbling blocks, you know what I'm saying? So the AFC, one team have qualified already, and that's Qatar, the hosts. 46 teams vying for 4 direct spots and 1 playoff spot in the Intercontinental Playoff Final, where 5 teams could be at the World Cup, including the host Qatar. So, look, let's take a look at what's going on here. Before we actually get into the predictions, let's take a look at what the groups look like. You know what I'm saying? I want to show you the groups, because I don't really want to refer back to the groups again, because some people do want to see the groups. So in Group A, Iran are currently on top. 2 matches played, 6 points. We will go over the fixtures. I will run through the fixtures again. 2 match days. We will talk about those fixtures. Korea Republic, 4 points after 2 match days. They did draw a game there at home. As a matter of fact, I think that draw was against Iraq. United Arab Emirates, 2 matches played, 2 draws. Syria, 2 matches played, 1 draw and a loss. They have 1 point. Lebanon, the same. And Iraq, the same. So, look, these teams towards the bottom, the second half of the table there, would need to get their act together in the October break and see if they could actually challenge for one of those top 2 spots. Remember, first and second will qualify for the World Cup, while third will go into the next round, and the winner of that playoff match would meet in, another team from another confederation. So, with that being said, let's go to Group B, where Australia currently leads the charge with 6 points with a better goal difference than Saudi Arabia, also with 6 points in second. Oman, who picked up a shocking win against Japan, are third, while the aforementioned Japan are fourth with a win and a loss. Vietnam looked very spirited against Saudi Arabia, but ended up losing both their games, and so did China with an inferior goal difference. Just to recap what happened so far and recap what happened in September in terms of Asia: Japan 0, Oman 1, Korea Republic 0, Iraq 0. 2 big results. Iran 1, Syria 0. I think Syria could have picked up a draw from this, but wasn't really good in the final third of the field. United Arab Emirates 0, Lebanon 0. Saudi Arabia, impressive 3. Vietnam 1, great comeback in that game. Australia has been very, very clinical, 3-0 against China's People's Republic. Korea Republic 1, Lebanon 0, Vietnam 0, Australia 1. Not bad by Vietnam, narrow loss. Japan 1, China 0. They really had to grind for that win as well. Saudi Arabia 1, Oman 0. I think Oman could have gotten something out of that game, but again, impotent in the final third. Syria 1, the United Arab Emirates 1. That's a huge result. And in the derby there between Iraq and Iran, Iran won it 3-0. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be predicting the games that's coming up tomorrow. And those games will be as, I think, early as 7:30 in the morning or something. I might have to actually get up and watch these games. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be difficult to do a prediction show tomorrow. But I will actually do the show while maybe one of the African games are playing and have it in the background watching as I go along. So let's start with Group A. The games between South Korea, Korea Republic, and Syria. I'm going to go for the Korea Republic to pick up a 2-1 win here. I think they have the quality to beat Syria. Even though I heard that Omar Al-Soma is back in the Syrian squad along with Omar Kabin. I didn't take a look at the Syrian squad. I could do that, but I don't think it really matters in my opinion. I think it's the collective effort from these teams I'm really, really looking at and not the individuals, because these teams play more, as there's not a lot of big stars, as I should say, in Asian football. And the teams do come together as a collective and, get the job done. So for Iraq, for Korea versus Syria, I'm going for 2-1 win for South Korea. Let me know your predictions in the chat. For Iraq against Lebanon, this game, I'm going to go for a narrow 1-0 win for Iraq. I've been impressed with them. Lebanon, I think they got very lucky. Very lucky. They got very lucky to be one of the, I think they were one of the best third place teams, I think, to make it through to this round. And they're looking light. But let's see what they could do. They did pick up a draw in the first set of games though. So I'm going for Iraq to win the game 1-0. Don't let me down, Iraq. And the next game between the UAE and Iran. This is a big one. Let me scroll down a bit here. The UAE and Iran. This is huge. I'm going to go for the UAE to pick up their first loss. It will be on home soil here. And I'm going to go for Iran to win the game 2-0. It might not be an easy game, but let's see how it works out. Let us see how this one work out, you know what I mean? So, yeah, all the best to both teams. All the best to both teams. The game between Iraq and Lebanon will be at the Khalifa International Stadium as well. And that will be played on neutral soil. So, yeah, not much of a home advantage to any of these teams there. And, yeah, we'll get to more of the venues pretty soon when we talk about Group B. So in Group B, we have Saudi Arabia playing Japan. This is a huge game. This is a huge game for the two teams on top of the table right now. But I've been impressed with Saudi Arabia more than I have been with Japan. And for this one, I think they're going to cancel each other out for a 1-1 draw. It would be crazy if there's a winner, because that winner would sort of start separating themselves from the bunch. It would be huge to go up to 9 points for any one of these teams. Separate themselves from the other teams in the group. That'll be big. That'll be big. That's almost getting a World Cup spot by going up to 9 points, in my opinion there. So I think it's going to end in a draw. 1-1 draw. Yeah, I can't call a winner here. I really can't. Really can't. Japan are going to make it to grind. They will be on the road, and Saudi Arabia will be at home. So an advantage is in their court. So the next game, though, we're going to talk about Vietnam versus China. This game will be in Sharjah, UAE, the United Arab Emirates. And I've checked the head-to-head between Vietnam and China. These teams, I think, have met 6 times, and Vietnam have lost all their games against China. So, look, I'm going to go for the trend to continue here. Even though this is a more improved Vietnamese team, I think China still would fancy themselves here to beat Vietnam. See, the flags are very similar and everything. I think these countries are neighbors, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm going to go for China to pick up the first win here. First points of the World Cup qualifying campaign and beat Vietnam 2-1. It won't be easy, but I'm going to fancy China in this affair. And for the last one, Australia versus Oman. Oman has been very, very impressive. So has Australia. This game will be also played in the Khalifa International Stadium over in Qatar, where Australia is currently on lockdown, so they won't be playing their games at home for now. We don't know if the situation will change next year, but for now, they will be playing in Qatar. Oman would love that because it's in the Middle East. Look, for this one, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I don't think Oman are going to be pushovers. Australia did struggle there to beat Vietnam, so I think it's going to end in a draw. So that'll do it for my Asian World Cup qualifiers. Let me know your predictions in the comments. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. Talk to me. Big up to ABOB. Thank you very much. Do appreciate the super sticker. My G. My G. And when I say G, I mean my girl, right? My girl ABOB in the house. Oh, man. Thank you very much. Do appreciate the support to the stream, though. Coming all the way out from Australia right about now with the Australian dollars. What's the situation right now, man? What's the situation right now in Australia, Bob? So Primetime is saying the Asian sensation, it's rude. This is downstream. Don't promote your channel. I'm not discussing this. Yeah, man. Steve, bro. Just stop, bro. Just stop. This is actually your last warning. This is your last warning, Steve. This is your last warning. Stop tainting up the damn stream, bro. This is your last warning. Okay? Zachary, I saw on Twitter, Australian foot broadcasters show the convo between ref and VAR official. Yeah, I think they do that in Germany too. I think they do that in some countries. They do that. I think so. And in other news in terms of Australia, I recently seen that what's his name there again, man? Jeez, Daniel Sturridge is now playing in the A-League. So good on him, man. Good on him. But yeah, man, thank you there, A-Bob. I gotta bring that up again. I really like when people support the stream, you know what I'm saying? Much love, much respect to you, man. You know what I mean? Definitely. My Grenadian G. A-Bob says we are opening in November, but maybe only for PR and citizens. All right, so Michael Olopito, Japan winning 2-1. Big up to Carl Headley. How are you feeling, Carl, man? Nice to see you. Carl, make sure you go and check out some of these World Cup qualifying streams. You could learn a lot, man. I'm sharing a lot of info. You know, like when you're heading to work, commuting, going to Manhattan and things. I don't know if you still be going to Manhattan. I don't know. You can tell from your picture you're in Manhattan. I don't know, man. I don't know, but whatever. But yeah, that'll do it for Asia, though. What we're going to be doing, we're going to move on, and we're going to move on right to CONMEBOL, okay? We're going to move on to CONMEBOL, and then we have to discuss some UEFA things and how the teams could qualify and things like that. And things. Okay, so CONMEBOL. Let's go down to the table first and foremost before we get into anything else. Let's get into the table. Wow, that's a lot of scrolling, though. A lot of scrolling. All right, so that's what the table looks like right now. That's what the table looks like. This thing is annoying the hell out of me, you know, that drop-down menu. Lord God. Anyways, this is the table right now. Brazil on top with a perfect 24 points. They need about 2 more wins and they will qualify. 2 more wins will get Brazil. I think Brazil might actually win all their games in this international break and qualify for the World Cup. Argentina second with 18 points, also unbeaten. Uruguay a third with 15 points. Ecuador fourth with 13. And if it remains like that, it means those 4 teams will qualify for the World Cup. Colombia fifth would go into the playoffs on 13 points. Paraguay 11 points. Paraguay is always there and about, just sniffing around, you know what I mean? But might fall away in the end. Sorry, Paraguayans. Peru 8 points. Chile 7 points in 8th. Bolivia 9th with 6 points. And Venezuela at the bottom with only 4 points. So we are actually halfway through qualifiers, with the exception of the game between Brazil and Argentina that was, you know, suspended because of the whole COVID-19 thing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Big up to Sammy in the house, man. Thank you. Saying enjoyed your content from Saudi Arabia. Do appreciate that. Have we done CAF? We actually did CAF yesterday. And I touched on some CAF news today as well. You see what I'm saying? Carl Headley says Colombia is worrying me. Oh, you're supporting the Colombian team, I see. Okay, all right. All right, so in terms of the fixtures, we're not going to go through all the fixtures. Definitely not going to go through the fixtures. Let's just do a quick recap of what happened in September. All right, Bolivia 1, Colombia 1, Ecuador 2, Paraguay 2, nil, not 2. Venezuela 1, Argentina 3, Peru 1, Uruguay 1, Chile 0, Brazil 1. That was a very close game. Weverton actually saved Brazil in that game. The Brazil-Argentina game has been suspended, and there was a 0-0 draw between Chile and Ecuador. Paraguay 1, Colombia 1, Uruguay 4, Bolivia 2. Peru beat Venezuela 1-0 there, as Paraguay beat Venezuela 2-1. Uruguay beat Ecuador late in that game, 1-0. Colombia 3, Chile 1. Wow, embarrassing. Argentina 3, Bolivia 0, Brazil 2, Peru 0. And that brings us to the fixtures that I will be predicting in today's live stream. All right. Uruguay versus Colombia. This is a huge game, and I've been catching a lot of the goals, highlights, not full matches in South America because I don't have the service to watch it, and I am not actually gonna purchase another subscription because I have way too many already. Not buying Fubo TV. Nah, do it. Not doing it at all. And these games be playing at some weird times too, you know what I mean? The same time as the CONCACAF games, 2 games playing at the same time, and then there's 2 CONCACAF games that I'm like, I can't keep up with this shit, man. Seriously. I really can't. So Uruguay versus Colombia, I'm going for a 1-1 draw. Both teams to separate each other. Remember, teams would have their stars back where regulations have changed in terms of the COVID-19 protocols. Once players are vaccinated, they could go take part and go straight back in training once they show a negative test. Okay? So even though the South American countries are on the UK's red list and maybe on the red list of some European nations, once you're vaccinated, things will be all right. But if you ain't vaccinated, you have to quarantine and you will miss games. Okay? But we know the South American games are going to run deep into the international break. And it's just like a day before. For some teams, it's a day before games resume on the weekend. The weekend of, like, I think the 16th of October. So 1-1 draw. That's my prediction between Colombia and Uruguay. A lot of talent on display. I really like what I see from the Colombia national team. And Uruguay, even without Suarez and Cavani last time around, the backup brigade did step up. There's a few young players coming through the ranks as well, and I like to see that, you know what I mean? Air to the throat of Suarez and Cavani, guys like Darwin Núñez, you're going to see on display after he ripped apart Barcelona in the last Champions League match day there. Paraguay will play Argentina, and for that game, my prediction will be a comfortable 2-0 victory for Lionel Messi and his boys. Lionel Scaloni has been doing a great job with the Argentinian national team. For Paraguay, they're a bit all over the place, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't going to put my money on them. The Romero twins is the heart and soul of that team. Miguel Almiron might be involved this time around. Let's see what happens. But I'm going to go for Argentina to remain unbeaten, pick up a win here, 2-0. The game between Venezuela and Brazil. Come on, guys. Come on. Who are you kidding, man? This is an easy one to predict. I'm going to predict Brazil to beat Venezuela 4-0. Even though I know Venezuela have some really decent and quality players on their team, guys like Jefferson Soltado, Tomas Rincon. You have guys like Josef Martinez, Salomon Rondon, Yangel Herrera. You know, the team got some quality. The team really got some quality. Wilker Fariñez in goal. I think they'll struggle against this Brazil team who's going to play some expansive football. And the defense is going to be very, very busy throughout the game. So that's my prediction for that one. We do have another game here between Ecuador and Bolivia. Ecuador versus Bolivia. Peru versus Chile. So the game between Ecuador versus Bolivia. Ecuador will be at home. And for Ecuador, this would be a great opportunity for them to pick up a big 3 points, seeing that them and Colombia currently, you know, they're neck to neck. Uruguay right ahead of them. So if they pick up 3 points here, they would put themselves in a really, really good position. And that's Bolivia you're playing. You have to beat Bolivia. Bolivia are not to be taken lightly. Martins Moreno. Marcelo Martins Moreno, something like that his name is. Quality player. Edwin Saavedra and those guys. You know, they could step up and stun Ecuador on the day. I like the Ecuadorian team, man. Gustavo Alfaro and Ecuador, they have been doing a great job, but been falling by the wayside a wee bit in qualifiers. They got to get their act together. My prediction, 2-1 win for Ecuador, who I am predicting to qualify for the World Cup this time around via the playoffs as well. So let's see if they could do one better. The game between Peru and Chile. Oh, this is a tricky one. I'm going to go for this one to end in a 1-1 draw. I'm going to show Chile the respect and say they walk away with a point from this one. Peru, I think they are decent, very, very, more than decent outfit. Qualified for the World Cup last time around, but I'm not going for them to make this one in Qatar. So let me know your thoughts, guys. That'll do it for the CONMEBOL World Cup Qualifiers predictions for date Thursday, October 7th. So, yeah, that's a wrap for that one. Just before we do move on, though, to touch on the Nations League really quick again. In terms of the Nations League, guys, don't forget, Spain, Italy, France, and Belgium, if they place outside the top 2 in their groups, they would be guaranteed a playoff spot. At least 2 of them. Okay, so that's just something to note. I had that written down. I didn't actually mention that when I spoke about the Nations League first thing during the stream. If you missed that part, you're going to have to watch the replay to get when I spoke about Spain's win over Italy as well. So, look, we have the last thing that I want to wrap up with today. And we're going to talk about, you know, the European qualifiers. I did have a segment that I wanted to touch on, and we're going to look into that. But before we do, what are you guys saying in the chat, man? Big up to everybody. Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. Thriller going for the 3-1 win for Argentina. 4-1 for Brazil, says Elias. Big up to Ravi in the house. How are you doing, Ravi? Errol Brown, how are you doing? Oh, my God. Oh, man. Football great, but $80 a month? Hell no. Just use his goal or something. Yeah, I have this thing I'll be using, though. Colombia 2-2 draw with Uruguay. Thank you there, Michael. 80. Football TV is very expensive. Hell yeah, I ain't paying for no football TV, man. Football TV do have like an affiliate thing, you know. I should sign up and promote football TV. But that'll be weird, because if you don't have it, why are you promoting it, right? So, yeah, man, thanks to everybody who dropped predictions in the chat, though. Won't be reading out all the predictions, but we are on the cusp of 2 hours for today's live stream. Pretty awesome, man. I can't believe I made it to 2 hours, though. Thriller, Ecuador for the win. Online school, Ecuador for the win. Chile to claim all 3 points in a 3-2 thriller. Thank you very much. Sydney set to open up on Monday. Hopefully the Socceroos can start playing at home. Peru got one of the best jerseys. Thank you very much for sharing that. So let's just touch on this last thing today, guys. And this is what I want to talk about. Who needs what? I had to drink some water there, guys. This is the 3rd live stream I'm doing this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, okay? That's 7 hours of live streaming. 7 hours of content. God damn, man. The boy Dom giving you his heart and his soul, his lungs, his liver, everything. God damn. Say thanks, man. Say thanks. All right, so Denmark could qualify with 2 October wins. This is what the teams need to qualify, guys. This is what we're going to be looking at right about now. How qualification works, how qualifying works. This is a lot of reading, though. The 10 group winners qualify for the World Cup. The 10 group winners qualify for the 2022 World Cup, which runs from November 21st to December 18th in Qatar. Playoffs. For the playoffs from the 24th to the 29th of March, the 10 group runners-up will be joined by the 2 best winners from the 2020-21 UEFA Nations League overall rankings that have neither qualified directly for the World Cup as European qualifiers group winners, nor entered the playoffs already as European qualifiers group runners-up. These 12 teams will be joined into 3 playoff paths for one-off semifinals and final. The 3 path winners qualify for the World Cup. Okay. Groups as they stand. Group A. This is what each team needs, okay? We're going to break down all the permutations and things like that, okay? All right? So listen up. Listen up. Group A. Portugal played 5, 13 points. Serbia played 5, 11 points. Luxembourg played 4, 6 points. Republic of Ireland played 5, 2 points. And Azerbaijan, who are already out, 1 point. All right. October 9th, Luxembourg versus Serbia. Azerbaijan versus the Republic of Ireland. And October 12th, Serbia versus Azerbaijan. Portugal versus Luxembourg. Portugal will clinch a top 2 finish if they defeat Luxembourg regardless of any other result. Portugal will qualify on October 12th if they win and Serbia only pick up 1 point in their 2 October games. The Republic of Ireland cannot finish first and Azerbaijan cannot finish in the top 2. All right? So, with that being said, Azerbaijan cannot qualify for the 2022 World Cup. Group B, Spain played 6, 13 points. Sweden played 4, 9 points. Greece played 4, 6 points. Kosovo played 5, 4 points. And Georgia played 5, 1 point. Sweden versus Kosovo on October 9th. Georgia versus Greece also on that date. And October 12th, Kosovo versus Georgia. Sweden versus Greece. Neither of the top 2 spots can be settled on October 9th. Georgia cannot finish first. So this group is going to hold until November because of Spain's participation in the UEFA Nations League. And of course, they're in the final. So we'll have to wait for Spain. Group C, Italy, 6 games, 14 points. Switzerland, 4 games, 8 points. Northern Ireland, 4 games, 5 points. Bulgaria, 5 games, 5 points. Lithuania, 5 games, no points. Switzerland versus Northern Ireland on October 9th. Lithuania versus Bulgaria. October 12th, Bulgaria versus Northern Ireland and Lithuania versus Switzerland. Neither of the top 2 spots can be settled on October 9th. Lithuania cannot finish first. Okay? They're out. That's it. For Group D, France, 6 games, 12 points. Ukraine, 5 games, 5 points. Finland, 4 games, 5 points. Bosnia and Herzegovina, 4 games, 3 points. And Kazakhstan, 5 games, 3 points. October 9th, Finland versus Ukraine. Kazakhstan versus Bosnia and Herzegovina. And on October 12th, Ukraine versus Bosnia and Herzegovina. And Kazakhstan versus Finland. I think we'll have more permutations after the October 9th games are played. So we will revisit this. Neither of the top 2 spots can be settled simply because France is in the UEFA Nations League as well. Okay? And yeah, on November 9th as well. October 9th. I don't know why I'm saying November. But anyway, stop saying November, Dom. Stop. Group E. Belgium, 6 points. 6 games, 16 points, pardon me. Czech Republic, 5 games, 7 points. Wales, 4 games, 7 points. Belarus, 5 games, 3 points. And Estonia, 4 games, 1 point. Czech Republic versus Wales will be on October 8th. October 8th, that's Friday. Estonia versus Belarus. On the 11th, Estonia versus Wales and Belarus versus the Czech Republic. Belgium will be confirmed in the top 2 on October 8th if the Czech Republic do not beat Wales. So Belgium, without even kicking a ball in World Cup qualifiers, could either qualify or make the playoffs. Neither Belarus nor Estonia can finish first, but can still finish second. So they're not out completely, but you could say they're out. You could say they're out. You could say they're goners. Group F, Denmark's group. 6 games, 18 points. Scotland, and when I say 18 points, I mean 6 games, 6 wins, 20-something goals, none conceded, okay? Scotland, 6 games, 11 points. Israel, 6 games, 10 points. Austria, 6 games, 7 points. Faroe Islands, 6 games, 4 points. And Moldova, 6 games, 1 point. Scotland versus Israel on October 9th. Moldova versus Denmark. And Faroe Islands versus Austria. And the October 12th fixtures there, I'm not going to get into it. Denmark will be confirmed in the top 2 on October 9th if they beat Moldova, which they will do. Denmark will qualify if they win both the October matches regardless of any other results. Neither the Faroe Islands nor Moldova can finish first, but can still finish second, but they won't. They'll get knocked out, in my opinion. Group G, which is a very interesting group, with the Netherlands playing 6 games, 13 points. Norway playing 6 games, 13 points. But Erling Haaland will be out for Norway for the October game, so that will be a big, big miss for them. Turkey under new manager Stefan Kuntz, however you want to say his name. 6 games, 11 points. Montenegro, 6 games, 8 points. Latvia, 6 games, 5 points. And Gibraltar, 6 games without a point. Turkey play Norway. Gibraltar play Montenegro and Latvia versus Netherlands on October 8th. Neither the top 2 spots can be settled on October 8th. Gibraltar cannot finish in the top 2. As I said, we will revisit this when the first set of games are played. Group H, Croatia with 6 games played, 13 points. Russia with 6 games played, 13 points as well. Slovakia, 6 games played, 9 points. Slovenia, 6 games played, 7 points. Malta with 6 games played, 4 points. And Cyprus, 6 games played, 4 points. Russia will play Slovakia on October 8th, with Malta playing Slovenia. Cyprus playing Croatia. Neither of the top 2 spots can be settled on October 8th. So, yeah, it'll still be alive in October here for this group. Group I, England, 6 games played, 16 points. Albania, 6 games played, 12 points. They're looking good. Poland with 6 games played, 11 points. Hungary, 6 games played, 10 points. This group is close. Closer than lovers, closer than friends. Andorra, 6 games played, 3 points. And San Marino, 6 games played, no points. Poland will play San Marino, where Lewandowski might actually score 10 goals. Hungary face Albania, and Andorra play England. Neither of the top 2 spots can be settled on October 9th, but Andorra cannot finish first, and San Marino cannot finish in the top 2, which means that San Marino are officially out. And the last group, Group J, Germany with 6 games played at 15 points. Armenia, oh, surprise, surprise. 6 games played, 11 points. Let's see if their new man, Lucas Zelarayan, could actually help them maintain that second place spot and get into the playoffs. Romania with 6 games played, 10 points. North Macedonia, 6 games played, 9 points. Iceland with 6 games played, 4 points. And Liechtenstein, 6 games played, 1 point. On October 8th, Germany will play Romania. Ireland will play Armenia. That's a winnable game, Armenia, you know. Liechtenstein will play North Macedonia. And neither of the top 2 spots can be settled on October 8th. Liechtenstein cannot finish first. And this is the rankings for the UEFA Nations League group winners. Highest 2 finishing outside the top 2 in qualifying group will go into the playoffs. And right now, it's Wales and Austria, right? Because Belgium, France, and Italy will, you know, they're ranked 1 to 4. They're currently top in their respective groups. But they, you know, even if they come in second, they will go into the playoffs. So this is for the teams that neither place first nor second. And right now, Wales and Austria are occupying those spots. Czech Republic, who also has a backdoor into the playoffs, are above Wales in their group. So I did talk about that earlier. And Hungary has a, you know, a way into it as well if they, you know, somehow mathematically are able to clinch one of those spots. But teams like Slovenia, Montenegro, Albania, Armenia, Gibraltar, and Faroe Islands are too far down the list to benefit from this. So thank you to everybody who stuck around for that one. You know, very painstaking listening to me talk. I'm just messing with you. But yeah, if Israel qualifies, it will be the controversy of the century. Might have some forfeits or even full-out team fights between the Arabs and the the Jews, the Jewish people. Listen, I think FIFA would actually bring some semblance to that whole thing. There won't be any forfeits. Teams will go and they will play. But Israel won't qualify. But then there's the 2026 World Cup. That won't happen, guys. That won't happen. Or what would actually happen is if Israel do qualify, when the draws are made, they will avoid any Islamic nations. It will be that in the draw, they will not pair these nations together. But if Israel do qualify and an Islamic nation do qualify and they manage to get out of the group and meet in the latter rounds, then yeah, you might see something like that happening. But that won't be happening. So let's not even talk about that. Israel's not qualifying. They're not making it. They're not making it. It's going to be tough. It's going to be very, 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 very tough for them to qualify. So, guys, how are we doing in terms of the likes on the stream here? We reached 44 likes, guys. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button. I'm pretty sure there's about 6 people in here who have not liked the video. Make sure you do so. What we could do right now, since I'm actually done with all the content I have to talk about in this live stream, let's do a little bit of Q&A. If you have some questions for me, please ask. Ask. B-Skill, did I miss the AFC segment? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. In the replay of the live streams, I will be putting up timestamps for you to go back and watch. So that's something I've been doing. I've been really, you know, putting in the work in terms of the descriptions and things like that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, do appreciate everybody who has been watching the replays. So if you're watching the replay right now, thank you very much. So yeah, you guys don't have any questions for me now where we gonna end it. 2 hours 8 minutes, not bad. Let me give my voice a rest. I want to do a live stream in the morning. Thriller is asking, Dom, is there a second language spoken in St. Vincent and the Grenadines beside English? Yeah, English patois. English patois, broken English, pretty much. You know, pretty much. Well, yeah, guys, I'm out of here, man. I appreciate it again. It was fun. But, you know, I'm going to download this live stream right now and timestamp it and maybe cut out the UEFA Nations League review at the beginning and things like that. Cut out a few clips and get them out for you as part of the catalog. It's just about a body of work, you know what I'm saying? providing information and entertainment at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Yeah. Guys, remember, you know, what we could do right now, actually, Thriller, I could actually you know, update the what you call it. Let me update the Discord. Let me update the Discord. I don't even know where you got that thing. Where the hell you get that thing from, bro? Where you get that from? I think that thing with me is to actually add a friend. To add as a friend and thing like that, right? The Discord itself, I think, damn. What did you click to get the Discord itself, though? Home. Let me see. Is it home? Let me see. Bro, Thriller, that thing does get you to the Discord, bro. The chat is boring without Steve. But isn't my name is Mike's? My name is Mike. I'm pretty sure that's Steve, right? Right click on the topic and click invite people. Oh, okay. Oh, like the topic football, right? That's what you mean? Oh, invite people. Oh, all right. Set this link never to expire. Yeah, let me do that. Yeah. All right, I got it, Thriller. I got it. Let me actually update this. Let me update this. Let me actually close out some of these things here. Stream coming in a little blurry on my end there, but yeah, it's good now. But yeah, man, let me update the description of this first instead of putting it for you guys. But it does direct you to the Discord though. But I updated it, and I'm gonna actually update the thing right now. I'm not gonna change the descriptions or anything right now. Just the upload defaults for my YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's all I'm gonna update right now. But yeah, that has been done. It has been done. Do appreciate that, Thriller. Do appreciate that. Check the link, bro. Check the link, Thriller. Refresh and check the link again and let me know. Reel and come again and let me know what's going on. Big up to the boy Zachary. Appreciate it. Everybody who's still around, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let me know if it's working there, Thriller. It just takes you to own personal Discord on the link you give it in the. Yeah, I know. But that's what I want you to go to. Duh. My Discord. But yeah, I added the football topic in the chat though. Definitely did. Bam, you got it right now. Yeah, I'm learning, man. I'm a smart guy, you know. I'm a smart guy. See what I'm saying? I'm a smart fella, not a fart smeller. You see what I'm saying? Definitely. Yep. Anyways, man, I'm out of here. It was fun again. I'll be back in the morning. Try to put together something in the morning, I think. But yeah, appreciate it, guys. So for everybody, Dominic Rich, subscribe to the channel if you're new, like the video if you like it, and until next time, peace out. Rich Squad. Peace. I didn't ban Steve though. I didn't ban Steve, so I don't know. I don't know what happened. I didn't ban him. But peace out, guys.